Now, here we are, part 2. We still in the same parking lot. Really nice big parking lot. I use this to practice. But here we are on part 2. Maintenance. You're going to spend a lot less money on maintenance on a motorcycle than you would a car. Okay, oil changes, coolant flushes, spark plugs, brake pads, all of that. All of it is going to be significantly cheaper than you would if you bought a car. Let me explain it. We'll start with oil changes. I want to say this bike holds about maybe it takes about anywhere between 2 to 2.5 quarts of oil to fill this up. Now, right now, she has racing oil in her, which is, I think, about $12 a quart. So, what? We'll just say $30. We'll say $30. We'll round it up to $30 for a couple quarts of oil. I usually buy extra. I usually buy about 4 quarts of oil, depending on, just in case. You know, you never know. Like when Esther had an oil leak, I wish I had extra oil, but I didn't. My other bikes, I generally keep more oil around just in case. But I usually buy about 4 quarts of oil. But we'll just say, since she holds about anywhere between 2 to 2.5, we'll just say about $35 on oil. That's it. Oil filter. Oil filter is going to cost you maybe what, 15 bucks, depending on what type of bike you have and what kind of oil filter it runs. 15 bucks for an oil filter. Now you got oil filter, you got about $35, you got about 15. That's what, about 50 bucks, give or take. After taxes, maybe a little bit more than 50, we'll say 60. We'll round it up to 60. $60 for oil change. Most of y'all pay about $100 to $120 to get your oil changed in your vehicles. We just cut that in half, maybe less than half. Now you got what, coolant flush. I mean, you can go buy about a gallon, maybe less than a gallon, maybe like a liter of what's called engine ice that goes in these. $18. There's your coolant flush. You do it yourself. Coolant flush, $18. Now you got about, let's say 60 plus the 18, you're sitting at about $78. You already did your coolant flush. You already did your coolant flush. You already did your oil change. You already at $60. We ain't even hit 100 yet. You feel me? Now you got your brake pads front and back. You probably pay about, if you're not replacing rotors, let's just say brake pads alone, say about $20, $30 in the back.